Hello, hello.
Yes, here.
All right, you are a Muslim?
Yes. Yes, sir.
The verse we are talking about, is it abrogated?
I just joined.
Huh?
I'm not really here to debate. Um, I don't know much about what you have to say and such.
So what you are here for?
And a friend recommended me to you, and he said if I listen to you, I'll leave Islam.
Well, I don't want you to leave Islam. You know, in heaven, Islam, you will have a lot of women. Do you like sex?
Act accordingly, please. I don't want to talk about that.
But don't you like to have, like the Prophet, he promised you to have endless penis?
I said act accordingly, please.
No, I'm talking serious.
Leave sexual talks alone, okay?
Well, if we take a sexual talk alone, that means we will leave Islam alone. We have nothing to talk about. Isn't Islam all of it about sex? What is the purpose of somebody believing in Allah? No. Okay, what is the purpose of you believing in Allah? What is the reward?
Well, that's between me and Allah. So I would need to believe in Allah.
I know, but what is the reward? What is the reward for you? I know it's between you and Allah, but what is your reward if you believe in Allah?
I get benefits in this life. I get peace. I get the biggest benefit of going to heaven and getting His mercy. That's the biggest.
Really?
Yes.
What I don't know. Do you have verses from the Quran saying that? But I know the Quran said that you will have a lot of women in the bed to sleep with them.
Sir, I follow a different kind of sect, and some of my group members have done research. They haven't published anything yet to us, but I remember they denied this, and they translate as whores as something else.
They translate the word whore as something else?
Yes, I don't speak Arabic.
What they translate? Okay, share with me what they translate. What was the translation?
As I said, I don't know what they have said. They haven't published it yet. I'll have to ask them soon.
So they're like, from what you understand from them, those are not women?
No, we don't get 72.
But you know, did the Quran mention like they will bleed from their vagina?
I don't know about that.
Okay, let us see if this is true or not.
Okay.
وثهن actually in scene. Where is the read with me.
See?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't speak Arabic. Okay.
No problem about Arabic. I'm going to show you in English.
Okay.
Right? All right. So
I don't really trust their English translation because the Sunnis have a monopoly on.
I don't trust any translation too, but you can use your Google translation if you want. But here it says that in Arabic it says lam yatmuthahun. The word tamth in Arabic mean women bleeding from their vagina by losing their virginity. So if they say to you that this is not about women, so why the Quran saying that they will not bleed? They never bleed yet from their vagina because of sexual intercourse.
As I said, I don't know much about this, so I'll have to get back to you on this. Is that okay with you?
No problem. Before I forget, guys, this is the page here. I will post it for you. We mentioned about this verse is abrogated. The Muslim, they will quote for you. So you need to arm yourself and get them busted. So here, this verse is abrogated. As you see, you can translate the whole page into English. And you will see it is abrogated.
What's abrogated?
We are talking about the previous verse before you came here. So I will post the link for you. Uh-huh. All right. So I will post the link. You can share it in Ramble and in Go and YouTube. Now we go back to you. So Al-Abida, how I can help you, my friend? As you see, I showed you the Quran saying those are women and they did not bleed from their vagina. And if you don't accept, I mean, Arabic is my first language, you can use your own
But
translation.
we take it like, as I said, I follow the Ibadi sect, so you might not know about that, but
You follow who?
it's the Ibadi sect. I'm not Sunni.
Abadiyya. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know much about that?
Yeah, but they believe in the same thing.
Like, what do you mean the same thing? We have a lot of differences.
So the Ibadiyya, they don't believe in the virgins?
What do you mean versions?
The virgin, the girls. Are you from Amman?
Like, no, I converted to Ibadi. So like I was like Sunni, and I was like having like really weird doubts. I was like considered Christianity, Shiaism, and atheism, and like I was going all over the place.
Uh-huh.
When I found out Ibadism, I was like,
So
Islam just
what
was
do you like?
cloud.
What
It
is
was like
good? What is good about those Abadiyya? What do you like about them?
Well, like they take the Quran more figurative and more rationally,
Uh-huh.
and in that way like it removes like all those contradictions from the Quran. So example, like believing that the Quran is created. So I watched a video once. It was like, do you know Shams?
Shamsiyya is an idiot, yeah.
The debater, right?
Yeah, the guy in England, the one who still watches.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, so like there was like these bunch of Christians, and then they were like, is the Quran the word of the speech of God? And Shamsi was like, yes. And then the Christians were like, how could you separate the word of God from God Himself? And I said, yes, these Christians. And Shamsi is bamboozled, and the Ibadis believe that the Quran is created.
So what
there's a
Shamsi
separation.
what Shamsi he said?
Shamsi said the Quran is the speech of God, and then the Christians say, how could you separate the speech of God from God Himself?
Right.
And those Christians have a point. They're right.
Yeah. But you know, those Abadiyya, when they say that the Quran is created, this is according to whom?
According to the Quran.
Where in the Quran it says the Quran is not created? I mean, is created, sorry.
Does ja'alna mean make in a sense of created?
Okay, well, you know, the word ja'alna, you are right, okay. And?
Yeah. So could I look at my notes real quick?
Where is the verse speaking about ja'alna?
So
Is that
like there's a lot of verses that says like we made the Arabic to understand. So it uses the word ja, root, the word J, Ain, Lam.
Yeah, but
that's the root word for ja'alna.
Okay, what verse we are talking about?
Could you give me a minute to find?
Yeah, what verse is saying Allah He? Because I'm trying to find, you know, their belief based on what?
Could you give me a minute to find it?
Sure. Take your time.
Thank you. I'm searching for, but one thing I can give you, one thing I remember is that in the Quran it says, in Surah Al-Ikhlas, it says, Qul huwallahu ahad, say Allah is one. So we interpret that as Allah is one essence. So His attributes are Him Himself. So
first of all,
say that.
Yeah, but you know, this verse doesn't say Allah is one. The word ahad have nothing to do with the word one. It is a word mean echad, which mean unity. If you type the word ahad, you see my screen?
Okay.
You see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if I type the word ahad in the search, I will type it, and I will click search. You will find that every single time you see it in yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, all of this is ahad. Ahadun, ahadin, ahad. So ahad always it come as one of, not one. As an example, chapter 4, verse number 152. Those who believe in Allah and His messengers, they did not differentiate between any ahad of them. Ahad mean any of them. Any of them. Ahad cannot be about one person. Ahad mean many. He have to be one of many. So you see how the translation come in between any of them. This is ahad.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that justifies our point even more, because like there's many attributes of Allah and He's one in essence, so His attributes are Him. So then if the Sunnis say that Allah, the Quran is Allah's speech, where we say it's a created representation of Allah's speech, because if you're gonna say it's Allah's speech, then you're gonna say the Quran is Allah. So then we question. So is the Quran you're holding right now Allah? Will you pray to that Quran? The Sunnis would say no. And also, like, they're separating the word of Allah from the speech of Allah from Allah itself. So the Sunnis are wrong in that case. So that's why we say it's created. And I think I have my...
Is the Quran a person?
No.
The Abadiyah, they believe in the hadith, correct?
You don't believe in hadith?
No, you do. What do you mean you don't? You do.
Like, we take it more critical.
Yeah, but the hadith is a hadith. You want to play with the hadith? Does the Quran says?
No.
Does the hadith says? Your prophet said that the Quran will come as a pale man.
That's where the Sunnis are wrong, because they have their own hadith. We have
why they are wrong? This is not a Sunni. This is your prophet saying that. It's your prophet saying that, not the Sunni.
No, this is their books. This is the Sunnis, right, claiming.
But Abadiyah, okay, Abadiyah as an example, they believe in the punishment of the grave. Where you got this story about the punishment of the grave? Is that from the Quran or from the hadith?
Yeah, I don't think we believe that either.
Huh?
I don't think we believe that either, sir.
Oh, okay. Let me search for you. Hold on. Let's see.
I'll have to ask my sheikh.
No problem. No, I can help you. Do you know the book? It's called بلاغ الراغبين. منهج الطالبين بلاغ الراغبين.
No.
Okay.
What is that?
Well, and this is your book. This is the book of your scholars, the sheikh who established this sect. It says here. Let me show you. Okay.
Who is it written by?
By the one who established this sect. So if you don't accept him, that means you don't accept. So you don't accept.
Abdullah ibn Ibad?
Let us see here. Give me a second.
But Abdullah ibn Ibad is not even the founder of our school. He's just a namesake.
He's what?
And he didn't even write any. He's just a namesake.
Oh, so he's not even exist.
No, he's a namesake, meaning we were only named after him.
So why you name after him if he has nobody?
So basically the history was we were named Ahl al-Haq wal-Istiqa, Nahrawani, etc. And basically Abdullah Ibad, he was part of us, but he was more of a political leader, and he engaged with the leaders of the Ibadiyya, and the first leader of the Ibadiyya was Jabir ibn Zayd. He was the first fiqh. He's like Abu Hanifa.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say?
All right. So if I ask you right now, when you want to learn about your sect, you learn from which book?
We have a variety of books, but there's
From
only
who?
one hadith book.
From who you learn?
What do you mean?
How you learn about your
give
sect?
you just one name?
Who is the one who can teach you the truth about your sect? From where you get information? If there is a person, you consider him the one you can trust to listen to?
I've group, a Dawah group. So
No.
they're
The,
like my
the
teacher.
Dawah group, they have to take it from the Imam. Who is the Imam? Who is your Imam?
My Imam. We don't do taqleed.
No. You are doing taqleed. You are following a guy. You just said you are named after a guy, so you do taqleed. Taqleed means
How
customs follow.
taqleed means you? Yeah, but how's being named after a person taqleed?
Yeah, because you should not name yourself after a person. You know, you are following Allah, not a guy.
We just accepted ourselves that name because basically the Sunnis they labeled us Ibadi. We didn't want to take that name before. If you research the
All
book,
right.
the early Ibadi books, they never took this name.
All
But
right.
later on in the 7th century, they took this name because they said there's no harm in it. Like who cares?
Okay. You know what?
It's not a big insult.
Forget about all of this because now we can play games as much as we wish. Like they say, I say, I don't accept what they say, and you don't. I want you to tell me about what you accept. As an example, Allah in the Quran, He says He created the earth in 6 days. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
But Allah in the Quran, He said in different verses, huh?
I don't know much about that, sir.
Well, here we go. I will show you. I will help you. As an example, chapter 7, verse number 54, chapter 10, verse number 3,
Yeah.
chapter 11, verse number 7, 15, 25, etc. There's tons of verses. All of them, they are the same. It says that Allah, He created the earth and the heaven. He created the earth and the heaven in 6 days. Do you agree with that, or your sect have different opinion?
I don't know about that.
If there is something you are solid to know, like something you are sure, so we can talk about, because anything I show you, I don't know. You keep saying I do not know about that. So what we will talk about? Give me something you are very sure about.
Very sure about? I came to you unprepared, sir. I'm very sorry.
All right. So if I say to you now, if the Quran says in one verse, Allah created the earth and the heaven in 6 days, and then other verse says it's 8 days, which one we will take?
That's a contradiction.
But you are in a body. Do you care for contradiction, or contradiction is okay?
I'll have to research that by myself. I'm open-minded, sir.
Why it is hard? I mean, we can find that in a second, you know, if this is true or not. If it's not true, then I'm making things up. If it's true, you do not need searching. We are searching together. So the Quran says
Yes.
the following.
I have to consult my own people.
Can you call them to join you? Can you call like the best of them, the one who is so knowledgeable, you know?
I don't feel like they'll be comfortable doing that.
But why?
Because they don't have Discord, and they're very busy. They're not like, they have other things to do.
There's many more
They work in
important.
Oman.
There's more important for them, something more important than God. I'm busy too. But somebody told you I'm a loser, I'm a homeless, I have nothing to do in my life. Do you think I'm here just because I have nothing to do? That's not nice of you. But look with me.
No,
okay, focus with me. Focus with me.
I don't mean any disrespect, please.
It's all right. It's all right. So focus with me. Chapter 41, verse number 9. It says Allah created the earth.
Note, okay.
Allah created the earth in 2 days. No, that's very simple. You know, I'm sure you can calculate. Like,
Okay.
Is it hard for you to calculate 2 plus 4 plus 2? I mean, that's not hard, right?
No.
Okay.
It could be like literal, and I have to check my own tafsirs.
Well, we are talking about the earth and days, so it's literal. Yeah. So Allah, He created the earth in 2 days, and then He put everything in the top of the earth in 4 days. So what the total?
6 days.
6 days. And then in verse number 12, it says He created the 7 heavens in 2 days. What the total?
Okay.
8. But this verse here, it says Allah created everything between the earth and the heaven and the heaven and the earth in 6 days. How this can be a book of God?
That's some pretty tough stuff.
Huh? See, those do not need the scholars. And now, if I am a scholar defending a faith, I will start fabricating. I will start saying, oh, okay, hold on. Here he created the earth in 2 days. And then he said here 4 days, but he mean the 2 days included. No, it's clear. It says then, and then, and then. وَجَعَلَ فِيهَا رَوَاسِي. Wa and. It's not the same time. So, and then he created the earth in 2 days. And then everything in the top of the earth, he created in 4 days. The sustenance, the water, the trees, the mountains. And then now the earth is complete, 6 days. 2 plus 4. Then he went to the sky. And then he made the sky in 2 days. Total is 8.
Okay.
How this can be a book of God?
Like any? Yeah, I have to do. I don't know about that, but do you know any? Have you heard any excuses that Muslims use to justify this?
I heard any what? Sorry, I did not understand.
Like, do you know like any justifications that Muslims have used for this?
Yeah, the Muslim, they will say, well, here, the 2 days here are included here. That's not true. The verse is so clear. They try to fix it. They say, when Allah, he says 2 days, and then they say, well, when he say he 4 days, he meant those 2 days included. That's not true. Because already he says he created the earth in 2 days, And then after that, everything after that, he finished everything in the top of the earth in 4 days. So the fabrication is obvious, you do not need to be genius, He created the earth in 2 days. And then he continued working. He placed therein on the earth mountains, which is a mistake, because if God, he placed the mountains on the earth, that means the mountains are coming from heaven. They are not from here. Right? He placed them. Who is in the world going to believe that mountains are placed on the top of the earth? They are not. Mountains either coming from volcano or coming from the tectonic plates pressure. And then here he continues saying, and he created the mountains and the sustenance, water, trees, etc. And then all of this in 4 days. So when they try to fix it, they say 2 days here, yes, but those 4 is just addition, saying that those 2 are exist the same. They are included, but that's not true. And just to make it worse, Muhammad, as always, he cannot repeat the same story twice. So in the hadith, he says the following.
It might be tricky to use hadith. As I said,
I know, but I'm just giving you additional information for your sake. No problem. You don't want to take it, don't take it. Okay. But this is your prophet. He count how Allah created the earth and the heaven, and if you count them, Allah started the creation in Saturday, and he finished in Friday. How many days total?
Yeah.
How many days? Start on Saturday, finish in Friday.
6 days.
7 days. 7 days. So one verse in the Quran says 6 days. One verse in the Quran says 8 days. Hadith says 7 days. What kind of religion this religion is? I mean, this is very simple. If this is story, Muhammad, he could not match it. What he can match? I mean, this is the easiest one. And as you see, this is Sahih Hadith. This is not a fabrication. This is Sahih Muslim.
Yeah. Sahih doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, my friend, okay, how you trust the Quran? How you trust the Quran?
Because did I say what I said before? I was trying to explain. So basically, they're gonna use they're gonna use their own scholars to justify the Sahih for this.
No, I want you to your scholars, how they can justify the Quran. The Quran is a stupid book. As you see, he just said place the mountains on top of the earth. Who in the world can justify I mean, such a science. Is that really what happened? How the mountains are created?
I'll have to ask them because I don't know the justification for this.
No. You don't you have a brain? I mean, like, are you saying to me somebody else have to think for you? You cannot think for your own, aren't you? How old are you?
I'm 17, sir.
Oh, you are 17. Oh, okay. Well, well, even if I'm 17, when I was in your age, I have a business. So what if you are 17? So
I'm just saying, I'm sure there's an explanation for this, by those who are like smarter than me. And if
age is not no, you should think right away. I mean, this is easy. Do you believe that mountains is a place in the top of the earth? When I was in when I was in your age, I joined the Air Force to be a pilot. I was even younger than you.
I thought you were from Saudi. How are you part of the Air Force?
Well, there is no airplanes there. Anyway, so it's you who make your age. How old are you? If you want to be a man, you can be a man. So anyway, name for me one thing in the Quran is not stupid. But can you choose for me a chapter in the Quran is not stupid?
Surah Fatiha.
Al-Fatiha is stupid, are you sure?
Start with that.
All right, let us see if Al-Fatiha is stupid or not.
Yeah.
All right, remember, this is your choice. Here, who is the one who's talking?
Allah.
So why he is saying in the name of Allah?
Because, well, actually, as I said, it's not Allah's speech. It's the created representation of Allah's speech.
Creator presentation of Allah's speech. What does that mean?
It means like you know how we were created. Allah said, "Let it be created," and as the Quran said.
No. You see, I mean, friend, also, we can play games. Also, Allah is saying in the name of Allah. I don't care who is. Is it Allah who is making the speech? Yes or no?
No.
What do you mean no? So who is saying in the name of Allah?
Because Allah is saying that.
Is the Quran is a speech of Allah or a speech of somebody else?
It's not the speech of anyone.
So it's what?
It's a created representation of Allah's speech, inspired by angels.
What does that mean? A creator representation. What does that mean? Is it like a keynote? What do you mean presentation? Is that like a PDF file? So is Allah talking or not?
No, he's not talking. He didn't talk the Quran. He doesn't talk in sound. It's not like the Quran didn't come out like I talked and just generated.
Like AI? AI? Is that AI?
What?
You are using the word generated. Is that like AI?
No. I'm trying to say that the Quran did like come out like Allah spoke and then the Quran came out. That's not how it came. That's not what the Sunnis.
How Allah he spoke? When Allah he spoke, what happened?
He didn't speak.
So how the Quran came to exist?
It was created.
How you can create words?
Allah could do anything.
Okay, listen. He did not talk. Did he write?
No.
So where is the words was?
What do you mean?
The words of Allah was where? Allah he created the words.
Like
when you say he created, is the word of Allah is a physical thing?
Yes. It's created.
All right, where it was?
It was given to Jibreel alayhi salam.
Was it in the board?
What do you mean?
A board like tablet.
Physical? What do you mean by physical?
Physical board.
Like you actually like could hold it?
Yeah, physical board, tablet.
Oh, wait,
Huh?
tablet?
Yeah.
Did they have tablet backs in the day?
What?
They didn't have tablets back then.
I mean, you are talking about Allah. Come on. Do Allah
Yeah,
have
but
tablet
they
at that
didn't
time?
have tablets back in the day.
So is it possible Allah He wrote His
He could
Quran?
have.
Okay, is it possible Allah He wrote His Quran
Oh,
on the tablet?
like no, I wouldn't. No, it's not like physical. Like you could hold it. It was like
So did Allah put
created physical.
did Allah put His Quran on a tablet?
No,
What the
the
Quran?
companions wrote it down.
No, the Quran say so. Says Allah Quran is in a tablet. Okay. Go. Chapter 85, verse number 22. Do you see it? Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
All right. Do you see it says preserved tablet?
Yeah.
And the word lawh
Could be,
actually, the word lawh,
figurative.
the word lawh mean board.
Yeah.
It's a physical board.
Oh, this could be like you could take this word
You can take it what?
figuratively. I don't know. We could take it figuratively. I don't know how my scholars interpret it.
So anything I will say to you, you will say to me, I do not know what my scholar will say. So I say to you, my friend, if you want, maybe you should bring your scholars. The one you say to them, they are busy. I mean, it is more important than God to tell the world about the truth.
I'm very sorry, but you're not an intercessor for God.
I am
I
not
don't
what?
mean any disrespect.
I
You're
am
not
not.
an intercessor for God.
Did I say I am? I'm saying if they are scholars, when you say they are sheikhs, that means they are doing a job as a mission for God. So those who have a mission for God, don't they have time to come and speak to me?
Yeah. I'm very sorry, but I don't think they're gonna take. They don't take
I will pay them
Christian
$100.
missionaries seriously.
I will pay them $100 if they can come.
I don't think bribing will work. That will help them.
Okay, I will tell them. Okay, $102 if they accept.
You're still bribing.
Huh?
You're still bribing.
Bribe?
You're still bribing. You're saying I'm gonna pay if you come here.
Is a bribe is lawful in Islam?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, I have a weak hadith. It says bribe is okay.
So why are you a weak hadith against me?
Because the weak hadith is the Quran. The Quran says you can pay. The Quran says you can pay money, bribe, to those who don't believe in Islam, so they will convert. Chapter 9, verse number 60. Those their heart is inclined toward Islam, pay them some money. You see it in front of you. Pay them some money to attract their heart. Bribe. They don't believe in Allah. They don't believe in Islam.
No, it says those who are like lenient towards Islam.
No, they are not. It says they are inclined. They don't want to attract their heart. It's in front of you. Give them some from the fund, the money the Muslim they stole from their enemies. Give them some fund so they will convert to Islam. It's in front of you. Bribe. Did they pay you money to become a body? Like you used to be Muslim Sunni? They give you some money, they bribe you to be a body or what?
No, sir.
You don't like bribe? You know, if you like, I can give you $500 if you became a Buddhist. I will follow the advice of the Quran. So if your belief is inclined toward Buddhism, I'm willing to give you $500. I will talk to my friend Moody in India, and he will give you a free red dot in your head.
Do you actually have $500?
Yeah, I have.
I'm joking.
No, I'm serious. I have. You know, because I was a mujahid, and the mujahideen, you know, have you ever heard of a prophet he's still underwear?
It's not stealing. That's taking war booty.
No. The Muslims accuse him that he's stolen underwear.
Stole underwear?
Yeah.
Where did it say that?
When they attack and they stole, then when they broke what they stole, the booty, the thief, they start fighting about who is the one who stole the panty. There's a red piece of a cloth is missing, and then they accuse Muhammad that he took it, and those are the companions of your prophet. The word
there's something wrong.
Yeah, the word yaghul here in Arabic mean to steal, thief. So they accuse your prophet that he stole a piece of a clothing. What do you think about the companions? They accuse their prophet to be a thief. And he's a trashy thief. He is a laundry thief.
But the companions are accusing?
Yeah, the companions.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. You also, what's it called? Omar called the prophet delirious. Muawiyah.
No, Omar, he did not. Omar, he called him mentally ill. He said, Hajar al-Rasul.
Hilarious.
Yeah, not hilarious. No, he called him mentally ill.
No, not hilarious. Delirious.
Delirious. Okay, delirious. Sorry. All right. Yeah. So yeah, he called him.
Yeah. And yeah. So they're prone to making mistakes.
But don't you see here something? Don't you see here something wrong in the verse?
Well, that's talking about what the companions did.
No. You see, Allah is clearing the name of Muhammad, saying he did not take it. But shouldn't Allah say who took it?
Yeah.
Is it hard for Allah to say,
you have a point,
go to Christian Prince's house, open his drawer, you will find the piece of a clothing, Christian Prince took it. So what this drama is about, just tell them who took it. Until now, nobody knows who took this piece of clothing. So if Muhammad is a prophet, and his God is trying to defend him, as you see, this is God talking. So when Allah, he created the Quran, you know, we go back to zero. When Allah, he created the Quran, as you said, created the presentation, he made part of the presentation the verse about the panty.
Yeah, he could do that.
Oh, okay. But don't he knew at that time who was going to take the panty, so he can tell them, hey, look, Prophet Muhammad, he knew who took it, you know? Shouldn't Allah say, I mean, what kind of investigation this investigation is if I just say it's not him? This is a statement anyone can say, but God should say who took it.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken any underwear? Be honest with me. From your neighbors?
Act accordingly, sir.
From your neighbors? It's okay. I mean, things can happen.
And I know you make sarcastic jokes, but like
no, I'm serious, because if you're a prophet, if the one you follow, he's still underwears, and so why you will not? I mean,
yeah,
this is your best man.
Yeah, it is. Those are the companions accusing him doing that.
No, Allah himself is confused, because Allah, he did not clear his name. He just said it's not for a prophet to do so, but he did not tell us who is the one who took it. Who took it?
no one knows.
Okay. The Quran says that Jesus can tell you what you hide in your houses. Can't Allah tell them who hide this panty in their houses? He can call Jesus.
He could have, but he didn't.
So Allah did not call Jesus?
And that, what do you mean?
If Jesus can tell you what you hide in your houses, what you even eat, which means what is inside your stomach, why it's Allah, it's hard for Allah to tell us who is the one who took the panty?
Oh, he could have, but he just didn't.
It's about, you know what?
Okay.
I could split the earth many pieces, but I don't want to do it. You know, I'm crazy these days. Yeah, I could. Actually, you know what? Do you know the country is called Pakistan?
Yes.
The reason they call it this way, because it used to be in my yard. I throw it in the back. And since then, it's became Pakistan. Yeah? Pakistan. Yeah. So like, you know, I do many things, you know, it's easy, you know, but, you know, so now anything I show you, you says, Allah, he could, but where's the proof Allah can could anything? Here we go. They accuse it. This is the time Allah should show his skills. So if now he did not even tell us who is the one who took the underwear, until now the Christians are making fun of this verse. She should tell us who took it, so he can clear his name. You don't clear his name by saying it's not him. What if Muhammad is the one who made this verse? Nobody heard Allah saying that to Muhammad. Muhammad, he came, he says, Allah, he says, it's not for a prophet to steal. Thank you very much. Anything else you want to say to me? Huh?
No, sir.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming. But I wish you can invite your sheikhs with you.
Yeah.
And as you see,
I'm gonna come next time, and I'm gonna come next time. I'm gonna do a lot of notes.
Yeah. Did you take notes of the things I said to you? So maybe you can answer me about them. That's wonderful. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming. You are a nice guy.
Thank you very much.
You're
You
welcome.
too.
Mari ikut Yesus. Mari ke jalan yang benar. Tuhan berkati.